it's really useful to compare to a litigated model, and in terms of the cost savings. And I think a lot of people who want to go and fight and think they have to, and think that that's the only way they're going to get what they deserve, and that sort of thing, they're under an impression that that's the only model for them, to go and fight and litigate and pay for the experts and all those things. They don't necessarily realize that this is a good alternative for them.
No, I think what happens in the courtroom is it somehow gets looked at as a competition and a game.
Absolutely.
You know, with a winner and a loser, and really there is no winners in the end when you're paying what you could have split to the attorneys. And you hear about divorces costing over $100,000 on each side.
Right.
It's like, hey, you could have put a down payment on another house, you know?
Right. And so people, and if you think about the fact that most cases settle anyway without a trial, like about 95% of any case that you start settles. And so think about, it's just a question of how much you're going to spend and how long is it going to take to get to that settlement. And do you want to settle the day of trial when your brains are not working, you're on emotion, you're dealing in an emotional, fearful place? Or do you want to have the time, as you were just referring to, time to consider options, consider what's best for you, and take the time you need, because there's no courtroom pressure. And so people can make really good decisions. So we end up with these, it's a value-added product, in the sense that even if it might cost a little more than the two parties going to a mediator, maybe showing a lawyer the proposal in a day, like mediate, show the lawyer the proposal, go back and sign. That's a less expensive model, obviously. But they may not have been able to take the time with a lawyer and who wouldn't have been there every step of the way.